Hello again, people. This is Edwin Learnard again, and I'm going to dissertate and talk and discuss about Sun and Virgo people. Sun and Virgo people are generally, they're very analytical. They have such a penchant for detail and can make great statisticians or computer programmers, data entry, anything, even police work, anything that requires a penchant for detail, Virgo people can readily excel at. Also they're very neat and meticulous, especially regarding themselves and their homes and even in their work environment. They like to be very organized and are systematic in the way they go about their business. Sun and Virgo people really, they are generally, as far as, disposition, very, often very friendly, but can be often also introverted and can be shy. Sun and Virgo people generally, try their best to be tactful and diplomatic regarding issues. They, don't necessarily like to say things in a manner which might, hurt someone's feelings, and try not to be malicious in, any way, shape, or form. Sun and Virgo people, because of their ability and penchant for having things clean, they often could excel at house cleaning or anything related with some kind of cleaning. Could be, even, car washing their home, just any, whatever would be associated with cleaning, they definitely would have that ability for. What Virgos should guard against from time to time is possibly being too hypercritical or judgmental of others. Often they could be critical of people that, maybe don't possess, maybe the ability to grasp ideas as quick as they can, as Virgo is not just an analytical, but it's an intellectual sign because it is ruled by Mercury. And Virgos often can make, good analysts. They could be very good communicators, often are very articulate and have a very, extensive vocabulary. Mentioned before, very punctilious with details, and anything that would be associated with details or being detail oriented, this is definitely the sign that would be connected with that. Virgos also, the type of people that can be passive. They don't generally, don't like physical confrontation with others. However, sometimes they could fight back with a caustic wit, as opposed to, some kind of physical retaliation. Their temperament is very, as far as its mental, temperament, mental motive temperament, I should say. Being an earth sign, Virgo people have the tendency to be very pragmatic and practical as well, and could be very good economists. They have a tendency to be somewhat frugal regarding money matters, and they are very prudent in this department, especially not just being an earth sign. They are cautious and prudent as a general rule, but I think even especially regarding economical and money matters. Some people, famous people with Virgo in their horoscope are actors. Richard Gere is one that's a famous Virgo. Former MLB star Joe Morgan, former legendary pop icon Michael Jackson was also a Virgo. I've won a couple more here. Industrialist Milton Hershey was also a Virgo. Obviously an industrialist. He was very industrious and had a good mind. Also, inventor Richard Wright, also a fairly renowned, famous Virgo, I would say. Some professions connected with Sun and Virgo, mentioned before, statistician, could be one. Data entry analyst. Housekeeping could be another. A tax auditor could be another. Even something like, police work and detective work, because that would be something where you really have to have a penchant for details and scrutinize a lot of minute things that the average person would overlook. So that would be something that would be ideal for Virgo people as well. Well, people, I'm officially done dissertating about the Sun in Virgo personality. And in my next video, YouTube segment, I will be talking about the Sun in Libra. Until then, stay well.